The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Hey.
Wake up! Hi. Happy Tuesday. It's May 2nd.
My goodness.
5:31. I came across a fun fact. Maybe that's why I'm so excited.
Well, better share it with us all.
Here we go. I'm going to read it verbatim because there's just a lot of words in here, okay?
Okay.
The rotation of the Earth is slowing down due to the gravitational pull of the moon, causing the length of a day to increase gradually.
How gradually?
Very slow, like extremely slow. I'll tell you how slow.
Okay.
How slow?
So slow.
No, say how slow.
Oh, I'm supposed to say, how slow?
It's estimated.
Oh, was I supposed to say, how slow?
It's estimated that in about 50 billion years, 50 billion, the length of a day on Earth could reach 1,000 hours.
What?
I don't know.
50 billion years.
I know. It's kind of pointless, but it's fun.
We're going to be fossils. We better give them something to dig up. Let's, I don't know what.
Like a poop.
No, our bones.
Oh,
We
our
gotta be
bones.
like-
Yeah, that too.
I was thinking about like
Poopy bones.
just making sure they're really strong bones that can last
Lots of
50
milk.
billion
Lots
years.
of calcium in us. Be like,
drink
whoa, those
that
humans
milk.
were strong.
Last time my husband went down a rabbit trail that I don't think I'll ever get him back from.
What is it?
He downloaded TikTok, Sean.
Yay! What's this For You page like?
Well, I think it's only one type of video, and it's this consensual doxing thing.
I thought it was going to be just like cars and trucks and vehicles. And
Once he figures out that there's those types of videos on there,
Okay.
it's no going back. But
Yeah.
already, last night we had grand plans. One of the tires on our bike was flat. We were going to go to Canadian Tire, buy a new
oh, no.
inner
He's got a
tube.
For You page now.
I could not convince this man to do anything. He was just watching this lady do this consensual doxing
Yes.
thing where somebody says, bet you can't find my birthday. And she's like, oh, bet you I can.
Yep.
And then she like makes a video of going through how she figured out that your mom posted 10 years ago
So
on your
good.
this and said, happy birthday, honey, and on and on and on. So, all that to say, though, I think it might be actually a good job for you.
I know. I do it already, essentially. Not so much consensual. I just do it on my own.
You're like, oh, what about you? Where are you at? Let me just creep you. Oh, I can find you. Like, you are so
I'm an
such a
internet
sleuth.
detective, for sure.
Yes. We need to get you some, like, glasses, a
Yeah,
trench
a
coat.
monocle.
Like, you got to start looking the part, man.
Yeah. I'm basically a PI. Just a heads up. It's another side hustle I have. If you need to find some deets on someone, I got you.
Well, there you go. Hopefully, I think this girl probably gets paid for it, judging by the amount of video she had of doing it. But maybe you could go be her assistant.
That's right. On a cute date yesterday, Steph.
A cute
Cute
date.
date.
Tell me more.
It was at the dog park, obviously.
Was your cute date with a dog or with a lady?
Both. It was with
Okay.
both of them.
Okay, good answer, I guess.
Yeah, and it was just so nice out. Holy moly. And there was a good breeze, too, I will say. We were floating around, I want to say, just around 30 yesterday, so it was very warm out. You know I like to be sweaty.
Yes,
I
you
like to be
love
warm.
that.
And then
Not
just...
many people like to be sweaty, but you're
Yeah.
in that category for
I
some reason.
know. I know, it's me. And yeah, oh man. And surprisingly, well, I don't know if it's surprisingly or not, but there wasn't really a lot of people out.
I think that is not surprising. Like 30 degrees and hot, and then the dog gets to have all the fun, and you just have to stand there and be like, I wish I wore a hat. I wish I wore shorter shorts. I wish I put on some sunscreen.
I think the surprising part is that we haven't been through like weeks and weeks of 30. It was like the first one. So usually people get a little giddy at that and they like head out type of thing. But we were out there. I want to say we were out there from 2:30, 3 o'clock. For a good 2 hours or so, and then we headed over to like the boat launch or whatever. Went for a swim.
You went for a swim?
Oh no, the dogs. Dogs did.
I was like, Sean, I don't care if it's the first 30 of the day. You don't swim there.
You don't swim there. Yeah, I was looking down. I was like, no, maybe I'll dip my foot in just to grab like a stick or something. But that's about the gist of it. But the dogs had fun. I'll tell you that much. It was
Were
a
you
good day.
Jealous of the dogs and all the fun that they got to have while you had to stand in the scorching heat?
Are you saying because I'm so hairy that I should jump into the water myself?
You said it, not me.
First round of the NHL playoffs is officially done. We're on to second round tonight. But Steph, we made our predictions at the start before a game was even played. And I'm just going to go out on a limb and say we're both sucking terribly.
We are? Am I doing any better than you?
I think everyone's doing bad.
Okay,
It's nothing
okay.
against you. It's nothing against definitely nothing against myself either.
Yeah, because you do a lot of research. You spend the entire year thinking about who's going to win these playoffs.
I do spend the entire year.
Putting a lot of time in all those hours watching
Way
games.
too much time. But this is how wild the NHL playoffs have been. So the last year's Stanley Cup champs, the Colorado Avalanche, they gone.
No.
You had them winning it all, didn't you?
I had them winning it all.
Yeah, you had them going back to back.
Shoot.
They gone. The Boston Bruins, they broke records during the regular season for just like points earned. Like no team has ever done what they've done in the regular season. 82 games. They were the best the NHL has ever seen. They gone.
Oh my goodness.
See you later. The best team in the playoffs for the past 3 years, the Tampa Bay Lightning, they won back-to-back Stanley Cups in 2020 and 2021. And last year they went really far as well.
They gone?
They go. Thank you. So a lot of people are not looking too hot with their predictions. That's cool. We have our brackets in front of us here. So let's just break down how each of us looks and just see who's doing better than the other, because always it's a competition.
It is, for sure, especially when you're involved. Okay, so top left corner,
Yeah, can you name those two teams?
Colorado and Dallas.
Nope, that's Seattle
sorry.
Kraken. Colorado versus Seattle Kraken. Who did you have? You got Colorado,
I had
obviously.
Colorado,
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
I'm putting a big X right there. What about Dallas Stars and the Minnesota Wild?
Dallas.
Damn, I had Minnesota.
Oh, and I won?
Idiot. Yeah, you got
Okay,
a
so that's
point
one
there.
for me.
Yeah. What about Vegas and Winnipeg?
I had Winnipeg.
I had Vegas.
Tied 1-1.
There we go. What about Goilers? Goilers and Kings.
Goilers.
Yeah, okay, we're both on Goilers. Okay. Top right. How about Boston and Florida? Who'd you choose?
Well, I think you just told me that Boston was out, and I picked Boston.
Oh my god, I have Boston winning the entire, so many X's on my paper right here. Okay, Maple Leafs and Tampa Bay Lightning.
I had the Leafs.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Yeah, we both got a point
So we're
there.
tied for 1-1 right now then.
Yeah. Hey, can you name these next two teams here?
I think that one says Islanders. I have no idea what the other team
Yeah.
is. It looks like a hockey puck swirling. I don't know. It looks like a Source for Sports logo, maybe.
That is so true. It does. That's so cute. It's the Carolina Hurricanes and the New York Islanders. Who did you have?
The New York Islanders.
Carolina won. Okay.
Oh, okay. Did you get a point for that? Or you had
I
Islanders
did.
too?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
wow.
then finally we have the Devils and the Rangers. They played last night, and the Devils shut out the Rangers 4-0. They moved on to the next round, and I got a big bad X on that.
I got a big bad check on that.
Stop it. You took the Devils?
I took the Devils. I think that means, though, that we're tied 2-2.
I have 4 right. In total.
1, 2.
You count on your fingers over there?
I was counting. I was just only giving us a point when the other one didn't get one.
Oh, that's a weird way to do it.
I don't know how many I got.
Okay, well, I'm winning then.
No,
Because I
think
can
we're
count
tied.
to 4.
We're tied,
I'm
John.
winning because I can count to 4 and you can't.
Mother's Day is just shy of 2 weeks out, coming up on Sunday, the 14th of May. And we're asking, what do you want, moms?
Yeah, I think this is what we're good for. We're good at compiling lists and then widespreading it across the community for just everyone to give and take a little bit.
Yeah, that would work for my mom. That wouldn't work for my mom. And when I used to work in the restaurant industry, they always used to say the busiest day of the year is not Valentine's Day, but Mother's Day. Because everyone's trying to give their moms a day off of cooking. Father's Day, it's like, oh, just send him out to the grill and he'll be happy. But Mother's Day, gotta go to a restaurant. So when all else fails, pick your favorite one or your mom's favorite one and buy her a gift card or take her there.
For Mother's Day, I'm taking you to my favorite restaurant.
Maybe you'd like, I would love to share with you how delicious this pulled pork sandwich is. And so, yeah, I'm driving.
Mother's Day coming up in 12 days. It's on the 14th. That is a Sunday. Just letting everyone know right there. We're compiling a list of what mothers want, and we're asking mothers this question. Now, over on our Facebook page, we got a good little list compiling up. I think one of the most obvious ones is they don't want to just be badgered.
Yes.
All throughout the day. How do I do this? Where's the remote? Where's the carrots? Does ranch go on that? How long should I put the pizza in the microwave for?
Can you drive me here?
Yeah, I think that's the number one thing. They want love. They don't want to be badgered. Just appreciated.
Yeah, just wanna relax. Susan said she doesn't want to have to cook supper, and flowers are always nice.
Flowers.
That's easy. So easy. Make her dinner and buy her flowers. Wow, Susan, I love it.
I'm usually not a card person, but I think if you express your feelings in words in a card, that can go a long way as well.
Or you could make alphagettis for dinner and just pick out all the letters you want to say. Make sure those end up on her plate. Could be an option.
That's very cute. That's very fun. Another one is there's a Mother's Day event. Corridor Shops and Events is putting on a Mother's Day event. You can always get some tickets, maybe spring trade show. There's a lot of things going on. Fort McMurray gets to be a busy place, like happening place.
And I love that because I do feel like a lot of moms are like, I don't need anything. Please don't buy me any more clutter or a figurine for my curio cabinet, thing like that. But, Erica Moscow Comedy also having a Mother's Day comedy show right on brand there with the Mother's Day theme. So, yeah, exactly what you said. Lots of events that you could kind of get her an experience, go to it together. And then at the end of the night, you don't have to bring anything home with you to try and put on a shelf and say, for Mother's Day, they got me this.
Yeah. I have to issue an apology, Steph.
Okay. Is it to me?
No. Gosh, no.
Never apologize to me. That's not going to happen.
Gosh, no. Forever right when it comes to no. Wow. No, I'm kidding. Okay. No, it's even worse.
Oh, no.
I like how you said, oh, no. It's to the Toronto Maple Leafs.
The team?
The Maple Leafs.
Okay.
And to all the fans, to the organization, and just to everyone associated with them. I am Hockeyman99 on Twitter. Just let me know that I've been saying Maple Leaves with the correct way when it's plural.
Yeah.
But the Maple Leafs don't go by that. They're LEAFS is how
that is how
their team name is.
And you, as this hockey fan that watches hours and hours and hours of hockey, never heard Don Cherry or any of those hockey guys say
I've just been listening
Leafs?
to Mix 103.7 way too loud, and it's been making me deaf in my headphones, apparently. But I will get it correct in moving forward. I am incredibly sorry.
Are you making a promise right now that you're going to stop saying the Maple Leaves?
Yes, because I didn't know I was saying it wrong.
I'm can't even handle you right now.
I am an absolute sucker for anything roadside food related.
Like what? On a road trip, like you're driving by a diner and you're like, I must stop? Or what kind of roadside food?
Like food trucks, essentially.
Oh.
Anything food truck related. I'm like, I bet you, for some reason, why in my brain, maybe yours too, it's just like, oh, it's made in a food truck, it's going to taste real good.
Yeah, that is true. Like food truck french fries.
Why?
Can't
I don't
beat
know.
'em. Taco in a bag in a food truck? Yes, please.
How? I don't know why, but it's just like, oh, instantly I equate food truck to good food. And on the weekend, nice outside, I was going for a walk. I noticed the ice cream rolls kind of food trailer truck thing.
Oh, okay.
I think that's where they like pour stuff onto a cold plate and then they roll it all up and they put it into the cups and everything.
Yeah, and you get to choose like what kind of mix-ins you want put in there, and they chop it up with their little bakery things.
Absolutely. So I saw that, popped on by. There was a line. I was like, there's a line for a good reason. It's probably super tasty. I was like, I can stand in line. I can work on my tan right now, and I can wait for my ice cream. So that's exactly what I did.
Wow. Okay. And so report to us, was the food truck hype living up to its food truck name?
Yeah, I would say so. Now, I'll break it down a little bit. Could I have gone inside and bought a pint of ice cream for $5?
Same price or
$5?
What?
Absolutely. $6 for a pint? Absolutely. Did I pay $9.99 to get my 4 rolls of ice cream into this cup? Absolutely I did, but it was worth it. There was some syrup on top. They put the sprinkles on. The flavor was immaculate. I got strawberry, by the way.
I was going to say, like, what's your recommendation for flavor? Strawberry?
Yeah. They had an abundance of flavors, maybe around 15 or so. You kind of pay for the experience and the flavor at the same time. Like, it did not disappoint. Was it a little pricey? Yeah. But I loved it, and it was great, and it was really hot out, and I liked it.
Are you going to do it again?
Probably. Because I'll walk by it, and it'll be a hot day, and I'll get suckered into it again. I got recognized over on the weekend, and it wasn't for my looks, thankfully. I don't know, maybe. I don't know how to take that. But it was for my voice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's a true blue listener right there.
Right? And so I went out and did a little market placing, and I found a deal for some tires, and so I went and met up with the person, and as we were chatting just about the tires, are they going to fit? He said, man, you sound familiar. Knowing full well what I'm doing right now.
Where that sounds familiar from, yep.
Yeah, knowing full well where someone would say your voice sounds familiar, where it would come from. But I like to try and let them come to that conclusion.
You're kidding. You didn't want to help them out? You're just like, interesting.
Oh my God, I've just got one of those voices, huh?
Never met you before, I don't think, but maybe in a past life.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, where do you think, where you from? Where from? Oh man, I don't know, but I just feel like I've heard you before. And I was like, oh really? I was like, what do you mean?
Playing with this guy?
No, just I'm just guiding him along the way, see if he can come to the answer himself. And then but then finally I was like, oh, I talk on the radio. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that one program. I was like, yeah, I talk on the mornings on like Mix 103.7. And then like the whole jubilation happens, and then there's another conversation. But
you're just like, stroke that ego.
No, just helping the guy come to the answer.
Okay,
and then we had fun afterwards.
It's his own little riddle over there with you just holding gatekeeping who you are.
Yeah, essentially. I don't look for fame, you know. I don't know.
Trivia Tuesday.
All right, Steph. Mario Brothers movie just passed $1 billion worldwide at the box office. Can you name 3 characters from the film, not Mario or Luigi?
Oh my goodness. What kind of a guy are you? Okay, Princess Peach.
Okay, yeah.
Bowser?
Yeah.
Yoshi?
There you go.
Is he in there? Okay.
Yes. So easy.
That was going to be my limit of 5, so I'm glad we got there. Sean, the Met Gala last night, big themes on the red carpet seemed to be the cats. We had Doja Cat dressed as a cat. We also had Jared Leto dressed as a cat.
Right.
The game Cat's Cradle.
Yes.
Played using what material?
Violins. Cardboard boxes. Stick and ball.
Cat's Cradle?
Yo-yo. Paper mache.
String. It's string. It's
string and ball.
So easy. Oh my gosh. Well, we have a real treat. We have been laughing so much in the studio. We have Lorna Ash and Cindy Amarangan from the Northern Lights Health Foundation joining us this morning. Hello to you both.
Hello.
Ladies, thank you so much for taking the time this morning. It is a huge week. It always has been a huge week because we got Smile Cookies out and about, hey?
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we're wearing our Smile Cookie gear because we are right in the trenches putting the smiles on and popping those beautiful blue eyes on every cookie.
Now, how are your hands feeling? Because I heard you did like over 1,000 cookies yesterday.
I can say my golf grip, it's gone.
Oh, no.
No golf this week.
Oh, jeepers, on the nicest week of the year so far.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like to think of it as, as a strength building exercise.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
And it's all going towards a great cause, too, which is the Northern Lights Health Foundation.
Absolutely. So, for those of you that know Smile Cookies, yes, we are a little bit early this year. It's usually out in September. But just so you know, you're just making just as much impact here being in May. That is corporate Tim Hortons across Canada that made that decision. And but yeah, we're happy here in May. The weather is fantastic, like you mentioned, Steph. And so the smiles are just coming. So come on out and grab your cookies.
And the cool thing about it, too, $1.50 for the cookie and $1.50 goes straight to the Northern Health Foundation. There's no overhead cost there.
No, absolutely. And the other thing they have is, for those who can't have a cookie, they have these wonderful little cookie pins, and there's 4 different looks to each of the pin, and they're $2 each, and all of that money comes to the Health Foundation as well. So there's lots of ways to support.
Yeah, and you can go on a little tour, because you got to collect them all. So you might stop at Eagle Ridge Tim Hortons and buy a $2 pin there, and then be like, oh, well, I need the guy with the mustache. Where might he be? Better stop at another one.
Yeah, I'm looking for the mustache guy, so I'll have to be out and about today.
Now, Cindy, I think you should get creative with your decorating, though. Do you think you could add a mustache to some of the cookies?
Well, I'm going to try it and just see what happens. 'Cause
There we go.
What if they become like the most popular? And then what? Then it's just me all the time with the mustache.
You'll have to put in your
I
2
have to really
weeks
be
to the
careful
Northern Lights
here.
Health Foundation. They're going to get you full time over there. They're like, whoa, she got secret talent over there.
Talent.
That mustache is coming from Thickwood, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not taking the credit for that one.
Yeah.
It's Arden Street.
Someone watch for a mustache cookie today. It's special for you from me.
Yeah, it's like you'll be the winner.
Yeah.
Right.
Something of the mustache cookie.
And hey, the number one golden rule is calories don't count when it's for charity. So
Absolutely.
order by the box.
Exactly, and that's why we brought you a box for breakfast.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes. You're the best day ever.
Cindy and Lorna are both going to be on Fort McMurray Matters a little bit later, and they'll chat about the Spring Fling coming up next weekend. Very exciting. And a little bit more about where all that money is going to go to help the Northern Lights Health Foundation. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Always
you
a
so
pleasure.
much.
Thank you. And everybody out there, get busy, get out to the Tim Hortons, and support your local health foundation.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.